Hello, friends, and welcome to Miss Debbie's Storytime STEM class. I'm so happy you're here to join me. Before we get started with our STEM lesson, let's sing our hello song. Here goes. It's time to wave our hands and say hello, hello. It's time to wave our hands and say hello, hello. I'm so happy that you are here. Are you ready to have some fun? Let's smile and wave our hands and say hello. Hello, friends, and welcome again to Miss Debbie's Storytime STEM class. Well, our story today is about an adventurous little duckling that leaves the nest. When Mother Duck comes back, she noticed that her duckling is missing, and she is asking all of her friends if they have seen her duckling. It is called Have You Seen My Duckling? And it's written and illustrated by Nancy Tefuri. Here goes. Let's start off to see how many ducklings we have, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wonder which duckling is the one that's adventurous. Let's see. Early one morning, see all the ducklings in their nest? Ooh, see the butterfly? This duckling is adventurous. Looks like he wants to follow the butterfly and go on an adventure. Does it look like his brothers and sisters are making sound? Are they quacking? Do ducks quack? Can you quack? Quack. Yes, I think they're quacking. Mother Duck is coming back. Looks like the baby ducklings are quacking to their mother. Can we quack? Quack, 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 quack. I think they're trying to tell her something. I think they're trying to tell her that one of the baby ducklings has adventured off to chase a butterfly. She's counting all of her ducklings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uh-oh. She had 8. Does anybody see where that duckling has ventured off to? Do you see the duckling? And now they start off looking for the baby duckling that's missing. Do you see the duckling? Do you see him up here? Who does she see first? Oh, she sees a bird. She says, "Have you seen my duckling?" Quack, quack, quack. Can you quack with Miss Debbie? Quack, quack, quack. She says, "No, I haven't seen your duckling." Do you see the duckling like Miss Debbie does? Do you see it in this little flower here? Oh, did Miss Debbie miss a page? Nope, I didn't. Now she sees the turtle. She says, "Have you seen my duckling?" Quack, quack, quack. "No, I haven't seen your duckling." Mr. Beaver is busy over here, trying to cut down a tree with his big teeth. Do you see the butterfly? And do you see the duck? There's that missing duckling. Poor mother is so worried. The ducklings and the mom ask the beaver, "Have you seen my duckling?" Quack, 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 quack. "I'm sorry," says Mr. Beaver. "I haven't seen your duckling." Do you see the duckling over here? There's the duckling. Mother Duck sees a fish. She says, "Have you, blub blub, seen my duckling? Blub blub." Quack, quack, quack. "No, I haven't seen your duckling," says the fish. Do you see the duckling? Oh, tricky. I see. Right here in between the blades of grass. Ooh. Have you seen my duckling? No, I haven't seen your duckling. I see that butterfly though. Wherever that butterfly is, that's a clue to where that duckling is. Because that duckling is definitely on an adventure to catch that butterfly. What do we see? Mother duck is quacking. You can see her beak open. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack. I think she sees something. I think she sees her missing duckling. What's happening here? Oh, there's the turtle. I think she's heading towards her duckling. There's that butterfly. The duckling should soon be following. They're all back in their nest. Mother duckling looks so happy and so tired looking for her baby duckling all day. The end. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story. Poor Mother Duck, she couldn't find her duckling, no matter how loud she quacked. She was making lots of noise, but somehow baby duckling could not hear the vibrations of Mother Duck's voice. Did you hear that word, vibrations? That's our scientific word of the day. Miss Debbie wants you to stand up on 2 feet and get ready to say vibrations as loud as you can and jump up at the same time. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Vibrations! That's it, vibrations. What are vibrations? Does anybody have an idea what a vibration might be? That's right, a vibration is when something moves back and forth really fast. Like Miss Debbie's hand. Can you wave your hand back and forth? That's a vibration. That's one type of a vibration that we can see. Now you can't hear anything when Miss Debbie waves her hand back and forth. But if I waved it back and forth super duper duper fast, you might hear a small sound. Now there are vibrations that we can see. Like if you go to the beach and you throw a rock in the water, do you ever see some ripples or some waves that come outside of the rock? That's a vibration. It's a sound wave. Vibrations make sound waves, and those are sound waves in the water. There are also vibrations that we can hear. We hear all kinds of sounds because of vibrations. If there were no vibrations, there would be no sound. Vibrations are all around us. We can feel vibrations when we talk. Put your hand on your throat, and Miss Debbie wants you to talk. Miss Debbie's talking to you right now, and I can feel vibrations in my throat. Those vibrations make a sound, my voice. Now you can also see vibrations. Miss Debbie has a slinky here. And this is kind of what a vibration looks like when it is traveling through the air and it reaches our ears and we hear the sound. You can also see vibrations. Miss Debbie has a coffee can here with an elastic on it. You could make your own at home with any type of canister and an elastic. And if you pull on the elastic here, it makes a sound. It vibrates so fast that you can hardly see it. But there's definitely a vibration going on there that makes a sound. There are also vibrations that we can see by using a ruler. If Miss Debbie holds onto the ruler here one side and I let it go, can you see it going back and forth really fast? That's another vibration that we can see. Now, Miss Debbie has my daughter's handy dandy guitar here. And if I pull on some of these strings on my guitar, there's a bigger string here. If I pull on that string, you're gonna see it vibrate and it's gonna make a sound. That's a really loud sound. Could you see it moving? Now, if I pull on the smaller string here, it might not make so much of a loud sound, but it will vibrate. Miss Debbie's finger was on there. Can you see the strings? They're moving back and forth and they're making a sound. The vibrations make a sound. And those sounds are in the air and they are bouncing back and forth in the air. We can't see them, they're invisible. But they are bouncing back and forth through the air, jumping on some invisible molecules in the air. And they are making something that looks like a wave, kind of like an ocean wave or Miss Debbie's slinky wave. And when they travel through the air, quack, the vibrations from Mama Duck's mouth vibrate and make a sound wave, and they reach our ear so we can hear Mother Duck calling her baby duck. But the baby duck couldn't hear Mother Duck. Or maybe she did hear Mother Duck, but she was too busy trying to find the butterfly. So what Miss Debbie thought would be a great idea is to make an instrument of our own that would make some vibrations and some sound, and the next time the duckling wanders off, we can help Mother Duck get the duckling back quicker by making our own kazoo. So Miss Debbie has listed a list of supplies that you might need in order to make our kazoo. If you don't have the list of supplies, you can watch our video today and then you can start over and do your own activity on your own time. But today what we're going to need is either a paper towel roll or a toilet paper roll. We're also going to need some elastics and roughly a 4x4 square of some plastic from a shopping bag or a plastic Ziploc baggie, paper towel, roughly in a 4x4 square, some tin foil cut up in a square, and last but not least, some wax paper or some parchment paper. Now, if you don't have all of these supplies, that's okay. Just as long as you have two different supplies that you can compare, that would be perfect. So I will be back in just a second and we're going to start our activity. Okay, so are we ready to make our own kazoo? This is going to be lots of fun. Now, before we even start with making our kazoo, Miss Debbie wants you to say the word kazoo out loud. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Kazoo! We hear our voice? Okay, because that's what we're going to use to compare what our voice is going to sound like when we use a kazoo. What we're going to do is take our paper towel holder or our toilet paper holder, whichever you chose to use, and you're going to put it over the top of your lips and the bottom of your lips. Cover your mouth completely, and then I want you to say kazoo again. 1, 2, 3. Kazoo! Did your voice sound different that time? What sounded a little bit different than the last time? Miss Debbie could almost hear the vibrations of her voice through my tube. Okay, so now what we're going to do is take our tube and you're going to first start off with our plastic bag. If you have a plastic bag, Miss Debbie has cut it into my square here. I'm going to put it on the top and I'm going to take my elastic and I am going to wrap it around the top of my tube. Just like so. If you need help with the elastic, feel free to ask someone to help you wrap that around and make sure that your plastic is on good and tight. Now we are going to put our kazoo over our mouth again, and we are going to say kazoo. Ready? Here goes. Kazoo! Did that sound any different for you too? Miss Debbie could really hear some vibrations in there. Now when you do it again, I want you to put it over your mouth and feel the bottom where the plastic is. And see if you can feel some vibrations with your fingers while you say kazoo. 1, 2, 3. Kazoo! Could you feel the vibrations with your finger? Miss Debbie could feel the vibrations with my finger. Now we're going to take it to another level. And what we're going to use is either a pen or a pencil. And if you need the help of an adult for this, ask someone to help because I don't want anyone to get hurt. But all you're going to do is gently put your pencil on the side of your tube and twist it back and forth until it makes a hole. Be careful not to crush your tube. Once you're done with that, Miss Debbie wants you to say the word kazoo into your tube again with the hole in the side and see if that sounds any different. 1, 2, 3. Kazoo! Does that sound different to you with the hole on the side? Now you can try it again and put your finger over the hole and see if your voice sounds a little bit different there too. Now is your turn, and Miss Debbie is going to let you try all of the other coverings and see if you hear anything different, or when you touch the bottom, if you feel the vibration any differently than it was before. We have the paper towel here, the tin foil here, and try those and test them out and see what different sounds you can make with your kazoo. And when you're all done with your kazoo, it would be fun if you could decorate that. Miss Debbie just used a piece of construction paper. I wrapped it around my toilet paper roll and I taped it here where it met. And I just decorated it with some smiley face stickers. You can decorate it with markers, crayons, paint, stickers, anything you can think of to make your very own kazoo to call that little mischievous duckling back to his mom. I hope you had fun today learning about sounds and vibrations with Miss Debbie. I had a lot of fun with you. And when you're out and about today, listen to all the different sounds that are around us. Maybe some car horns beeping, maybe some birds outside chirping, maybe the wind making the leaves rustle in the wind. But there are so many different sounds around us, and just remember that we wouldn't have those sounds if we didn't have vibrations. So until we see each other again next week, let's sing our goodbye song. It's time to wave our hands and say goodbye, goodbye. It's time to wave our hands and say goodbye, goodbye. We've had lots of fun, my friends, and we'll do it all again. It's time to wave our hands and say goodbye. Goodbye, friends. Stay happy and healthy, and I'll see you next week. Bye.